hearing for an ordinance amendment to Town Code Chapter 70, electricity, and this will be the first reading. Ms. Berry.
Council is requested to affirm on its first reading an ordinance to amend Town Code Chapter 70 pertaining to electricity to bring it up to date and consistent with other areas of the code as presented. We do have a few speakers this evening.
Okay. This meeting is now open. Ms. Berry, first speaker.
Tom, excuse me if I don't
That's
get
quite
this
all right.
correct. Tom Reber. You can correct me.
Tom Reber, 104 Jamestown Road. I'm here to address and get an understanding of why the drastic fluctuations in the PCA, get an understanding of what that is, to find out what the actual service of the solar farm is providing, why we're not seeing benefit of that, why there's such a drastic fluctuation in the utility bills themselves, and I've got several other people that are here to find out the same thing. So you're to listen and to find out what's going on.
Typically, we don't have the town manager or anybody to respond, but tonight I've talked to the town manager and he's going to give you not a lesson, but an accurate account of how this is handled. Joe?
Okay. Good evening. The PCA, what it stands for is it's called Power Cost Adjustment. You see that normally in a lot of utilities, like for example, Rappahannock calls it a fuel cost adjustment. It's part of our rates that allows us to adjust when there's a fluctuation in the market. There are certain things that the town can control, in which we do, which we go out and secure power through generation assets and contracts. The things we cannot control is congestion on the transmission network. That is all done on the federal level. So what's happened this year is we've encountered a lot of congestion, mainly due to mild weather, but also due to some of the transmission lines in the U.S. Those are things which we did not account for. And so to recover our money and not lose, we adjusted our PCA. As we started down this road probably 3 months ago, we realized that this is the new world way these we call them congestion charges. So right now, currently, we're performing a cost of service study to reevaluate our rates so that we can adjust our rates up a little bit and lower the PCA. But at the same point, we have to reiterate that we're still losing money in the electric fund, and we're still only supposed to operate as nonprofit. I hope I didn't confuse you.
No, I'm not confused. I'm curious as to why the people are paying for an infrastructure that's congested.
Everybody has to deal with that. Everybody, and you will see throughout the utilities around, are adjusting their fuel cost adjustment or power cost adjustment. It's nothing unique to Front Royal. It is all the utilities experiencing it. The town of Front Royal has been the lowest utility in the state of Virginia for 4 years. Unfortunately, we're no longer there. We're still in the top 3, which is highly competitive in this market. But still, I feel for the citizens, but we're passing on cost is all we're doing at this point. Like I said, we are performing a cost of service study to try to determine where we can try to save some money to alleviate any rate increases.
Okay, does the solar farm at the end of Massillon Avenue feed the town?
Yeah, the solar farm, you have to remember, is only 2.5 megawatts. It basically serves 300 homes. So when you look at our system as a whole, it's only about 2.5% to 3% of our load. So even though it is a small component, it does reap some benefit for the town, but it's not huge cost savings.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe, for giving an update.
The next speaker is Tracy Aheimer.
And if anyone else has any questions or you think of another question, get Mr. Walsh after the meeting if you have anything else. I'm not talking to anybody.
My name is Tracy Aheimer. I'm at 104 Jamestown Road. Pretty much had the same question that Tom just asked, but in addition to that, with the electric bill, the water and the sewer fluctuates outrageously from month to month to month. We actually had 2 people move out of our house for 2 months, and the utilities doubled. We have requested that we get a new meter, which I was told that we did. It was suggested we get a digital meter so that we can keep track of our usage, just so there isn't any question. I have no problem paying for what we use, but I feel like the bill is being estimated. I don't think that it's actually being read correctly month to month.
Okay. Have you contacted our Director of Finance, BJ Wilson?
No.
No. I will get your contact information. I'll have him give you a contact. He's in charge of the meter readers as well as financing. He'll be able to tell you that there is no, we're fully transparent. If we do estimate your meter, we tell you. I'll get you connected with BJ Wilson, and we'll do a little bit more in depth on your account for you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
David Brett.
David Graff, 209 Church Street. I'll apologize if I sound like I'm getting agitated. It's my COPD and emphysema makes it hard for me to speak. Along the same vein with the electric bills, I understand business is business, okay? My electric bill in November, just the electric, was $220. My PCA was $58. That's a pretty good percentage. November of last year, my electric bill was $154. My PCA was $19. Year before, PCA was $6.50. This PCA is becoming an obscene percentage of people's electric bills. My total bill in November was $320. 58 of it was PCA. When I say 320, that's the whole bill. There's a lot of people out there that this is killing them. To go, I have 4 years of bills right here. November of 2016, my PCA was $4.78 on $100 of electric. 4%. Now we're at $219 of electric, and we're at $58 PCA. That's an obscene percentage for some people. And it's killing me. I mean, like I said, I understand business is business. And as far as the meter reading and transparency, I'm going to call bunk on that because my gate's been locked and ain't nothing on this bill says my electric was estimated. Thank you.
You're welcome. BJ, could you actually reach out to him tomorrow to see if there's any fluctuation that we need to be concerned about?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe, for helping out, answering some questions. Anyone else?
Stephanie Chambers.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here for the same thing about the electric bill. I'm just understanding about the PTA, but I was wondering, are they charging only for the winter time? Because I never got charged for the summertime. And I called to ask for my meter to be read again. They said they would do it, and after I'm calling, I've still been waiting for the last 2 months. And my electric bill has gone up almost $250 more. And I live by myself, and I'm barely home. I work all the time, so I'm really concerned about my electric bill. So I support everybody. This electric bill is outrageous. It's getting really outrageous. It's almost like a car payment to me. So.
Getting close.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. BJ, can you put it on your list, please?
What was the name and address?
I will share all those.
Now,
documents.
1322A Madison Avenue.
And the council is very appreciative of people coming out and letting us know instead of just not coming and letting us know what you think the problem is. And hopefully staff will work with you to at least get you to understand. You may not like the answer. And we're all facing the same electric bill when it comes every month. We have that PCA that's attached. All right. There's no other speakers, Ms. Berry?
That was the last one.
This meeting is now closed.
Mr. Mayor, I move the council affirm on the first reading an ordinance to amend Federal Municipal Code, Chapter 70, pertaining to electricity, and to bring us up to date and consistent with the other areas of the town code as presented. Second.
Motion second. Discussion? Hearing none, Ms. Berry, roll call.
Councilman Crosby.
Yes.
Councilman Holloway.
Yes.
Councilman Seelow,
Yes.
Vice Mayor T-Wall,
Yes.
and Councilman Thompson.
Yes.